Hi, everybody. Today, I'd like to talk about pancreatitis and the risk factors associated with pancreatitis. Looking at the Mayo Clinic website, and we're talking about alcohol consumption, smoking, obesity, diabetes, and family history. Some of these you can control, some perhaps you can't, like family history. But drinkers, 4 to 5 drinks a day, you're going to be a higher risk for pancreatitis. Same with smokers. But these two factors, you do have an ability to control, although it might be difficult, but they are controllable. Thirdly, obesity, that is defined as a 30 on the body mass index scale. And of course, something else you can control through diet and exercise. Diabetes, well, I was a type 2 diabetic during my bouts of pancreatitis. So through proper eating and management, somewhat controllable. Lastly, family history. If you have family history of pancreatitis, you're much more susceptible to developing pancreatitis. But let me tell you, though, from personal experience, that just because you have these factors, these risk factors, it doesn't mean you're going to get pancreatitis. Now, in my case, I only had one risk factor, and that was type 2 diabetes. And I developed pancreatitis. Important thing to remember is just because you have one or more of these risk factors doesn't necessarily mean you're going to develop pancreatitis. It means you're more susceptible, but it doesn't necessarily mean you will develop pancreatitis. The takeaway here is if you have one or more of these risk factors, share this information with your doctor. Make sure he or she knows you have these so you can keep a careful watch on anything that might develop. So, with that said, hang in there. We'll talk to you soon. And remember, no pancreas, no problem.